So it's been a couple weeks since the last major Deadlock patch where we got some big balance updates, and since then we've seen some frequent minor changes to the game like the urn. The Spirit Urn has gone through many iterations over the past couple weeks, and now Valve has landed on this King of the Hill style urn. But when talking about when and what the next major Deadlock update will be, we've gotten really no news on that subject. But something interesting did happen just last week on the topic of our hero remodels. Deadlock players have wanted these hero remodels ever since we got the last major update with the Old Gods and New Blood update, and according to the players and some leakers, it seems like we're going to be getting those remodels in the next update whenever that is, and this one piece of news really backs up that theory. So if you want to stay up to date with all the Deadlock news and updates, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of that in the future. One of the most requested heroes to get a remodel has to be Yamato, and because the Deadlock community is so creative and great, one of the most popular modded skins for Yamato just happens to be a remodel. This specific remodel was made by a character artist named Kirill Senzu. If you don't know who this is, they've been creating character models and have been a character artist for over 5 years. According to their resume, they've made art for games like Invincible Versus, Fortnite, and even Valve's own Dota 2. Over the past 6 months, Kirill Senzu has been making modded skins for Deadlock. Of course, many players and users of modded skins have seen this remodel for Yamato that was made by Kirill Senzu. Or you may have also seen this holiday remodel that was also created by them. This is one of the most beloved remodels because it really just takes the base skin for holiday and gives it more detail and really brings it to life. The piece of news that I want to talk about really stems from Kirill Senzu's connection to Valve. Being previously employed by Valve and working on character models inside of Dota 2, it was spotted by the community just last week that Kirill Senzu has been rehired by Valve as a character artist. With all the anticipation of Deadlock getting some hero remodels in the near future, for some people this might seem like just too big of a coincidence to not be connected. Kirill Senzu's remodel of Holiday has really been the center of the conversation, and it's entirely possible that they've been rehired by Valve to not only update Holiday's model, but to also do some small updates and tweaks to some of our other heroes. With this news being so recent, I don't know if this actually gives me any more confidence that the remodels will be coming in the next update, or if the next major update is anytime soon. If they're now bringing on more character artists to work on models, this remodel update might be further in the future than we think. But of course there's no confirmation either way, and the next major update could be very soon. But in terms of more recent updates to Deadlock and the future plans for the game, there was a small but important update that went out just yesterday that added something to the game that I think a lot of the community will be interested in. Some lines of code for peer-to-peer connections were spotted in the update last night, possibly indicating an intent from Valve to allow hosting community servers. This information likely relates to the friend codes that were added to players' profiles not too long ago. And if you're familiar at all with other Valve games, you'll know that they love their community servers. I can't personally speak on Team Fortress 2 or Dota 2, but I know that in Counter-Strike there are so many fun community-made servers. Whether it be for practicing your movement or your gameplay, or fun modes like surfing, there are so many cool things that the community can do. Deadlock is of course still in a very early development stage, and these are things that Valve is just thinking about for the future. So let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below about Kirill Senzu, and the news that they just recently got rehired by Valve to possibly work on some of our hero remodels. Let me know which heroes you want to see get a remodel the most. And of course, let me know if you're excited about the possibility that we could be getting community-made servers in Deadlock. As I say at the end of all of my videos, Deadlock is going to continue to grow in 2026, and I'm on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so if you don't want to miss any Deadlock news, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I hope to see you back here for the next video. Later.